Consumers like your brand because of the emotional journey that it delivers. It's about how it makes them feel. If your brand is losing market share, that means that the consumer either is not feeling as good about your brand, or they're starting to feel better about competitive brands. And so we need to understand what has changed in the consumer's emotional response to your brand vis-a-vis your competitor brands. Once we understand that emotional change, we can also link that to what is causing that different emotional reaction. And we can sort out how you can improve your communications and your product delivery to improve your emotional delivery against those competitive brands. A really good example would be where we work with Cremora, a Nestle brand in South Africa, where a competitor had been chipping away. Cremora had always been the leading product, the leading brand in the category. But a competitor was chipping away at their position in such a way by reducing price and on distribution that they had commoditized that market. Consumers recognised that the competitive brand was not as good as Cremora, but it was good enough, particularly when it was a cheaper price. We identified the key emotions of Cremora that made it a better brand in the mind of the consumer, and we helped them communicate those better. We helped them stop making some product changes that were actually undermining those benefits in the mind of the consumer. We improved the emotional journey for the consumer for Cremora. We differentiated it from the competitor, and consumers started to recognise those advantages in their minds. They started to recognise the advantages of the Cremora product against the competitor and turn the whole situation around.